Hey guys, it's Ken. So there are three things that are going to have a massive impact on housing, and I'm going to talk to you about them right now. So these three things are definitely going to happen in December, and they're going to have a major impact on both the economy and on the housing market. So the first one that you may or may not know about is in December, we're facing a potential government shutdown. Now, I highly doubt that this is going to happen. But if the House and the Senate cannot agree on some sort of stimulus, the government will shut down in mid-December. This is a problem for a few reasons. One, this will increase unemployment at a critical time, and we are wanting unemployment to go down, not up, especially because these government workers either have a mortgage or they have to pay rent. A break in pay could put them over the edge, especially if their partner or their spouse's job has been affected by this pandemic. This could lead to a bigger sector of the population feeling financially uncertain. Two, we need a lot of these services to open. With the government trying to roll out a vaccine and other programs, it will certainly slow down the process if certain parts of the government are not open. Three, it doesn't look good to other countries. The thing you have to understand about the United States, right or wrong, is that the world looks at us as a leader. We already look scattered and divided, but throw a government shutdown on the top of this and it will become even worse. The second big issue is at the end of the month, the unemployment benefits end. So right now, we have nearly 14 million workers collecting unemployment benefits through two programs scheduled to end the last week of December. One, called Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, pays benefits to workers like self-employed, gig workers, and freelancers who are typically ineligible for state unemployment insurance. According to the Labor Department, there were about 9 million workers receiving this aid in early November. The other, Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation, pays up to 13 weeks of jobless benefits beyond state's traditional 26 weeks. Collectively, more than half of the roughly 20.5 million total workers on state and federal unemployment rolls would lose their benefits if these programs expire. If we see benefits eliminated for these people, we will certainly see more people falling behind on their rent and their housing payments. This is an issue that also needs to be passed between the House and the Senate. This is part of the stimulus they are trying to work out. The third one, which is closest to me, is the December 31st eviction moratorium ends. This is a tough one and affects my business directly. I feel both sides of this. I feel for the landlords, especially the mom and pop landlords who are falling behind on their mortgage because their tenant can't pay them rent. But I also feel for the tenants who are out of work and can't pay rent. I really hope the government swoops in with some rental assistance. That is truly the only way to help people, because these tenants are going to have a whopping bill from so many months of unpaid rent. What I would like to see is additional rental aid set up for people to apply for. I think that will happen in the next stimulus, but I hope it gets to the people who need it. What a lot of you just can't wrap your head around is the fact that cities are now preparing for mass homelessness for people that are normally not homeless. I recently read about 7 million homes could be evicted, and that's about 21 million people. We need programs to help these people, but not also burden the landlord either. I will obviously be following this closely, and I can't imagine that this will not be extended. So if you are a landlord, you need to mentally prepare yourself for that. I don't think the government in the height of the pandemic is going to allow for evictions. As I always say, work with your tenants and set them up on payment plans. First off, it's the right thing to do, but secondly, they really do need the flexibility at this time right now. Also, what will compound this is the unemployment benefits ending and the government shutdowns happening. So we shall see what happens, and I will do a follow-up video next month. But these are the three things I'm following closely, and you should be following closely too.